TDS has low-key been down in the dumps for the past few months, releasing many minor updates, nothing too crazy, right? The player count started to plummet, and now everyone was wondering if they'd come back, and they did. On Saturday, October 4th, 2025, TDS released a massive admin abuse and teaser live event that lasted for roughly 2 hours, and as players who were one of the first to beat it, this event was absolutely insane. But what does this mean for TDS's future? Like, what should we be expecting as players? Even though a lot of you hated it, I think you're not seeing something that TDS does. A lot of us were doubting them, especially since they've been going ham on the production of Alter Ego, but it seems we were wrong. Will older players who have completed the game already finally have a bunch of new stuff to do? Well, whether you agree or not, here's why we should all give more time to TDS right now. Just make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're trying to hit 7,500 subscribers by 2026, and we make peak content.
For a long time, TDS has been a relatively simple game with basic enemy appearances, ankle-deep mechanics, and gameplay comprehensible to even a 2-year-old. Never mind, they couldn't beat the live event with 6 players, but we'll get to that later. Regardless, it looks like this next event will be taking all of these subjects to the next level, featuring elements of roguelike games like choosing curses as viewed in games like Cult of the Lamb. This event also finally answers the prayers of the community to finally reveal Lord Exo, with him making his debut in a live event taking place on Saturday, October 4th of 2025. Taking a look at some older enemies, they're simple, looking nearly identical to base rig models, but looking at the trailer for Null and Void, wait, did they call it Null just as a reference to us? Anyway, nowadays the models look insanely detailed, with one of the new enemies, the Unknown Boss, even resembling the original God Cube design heavily. On a slightly different note, the cutscenes are gorgeous, and the animations look so much smoother and more lively. The voice acting feels more emotion-driven and not as flat as some lines.
This is it! The Molten Warlord thinks he can challenge us!
The shadows, the set design, are all on another level from Lunar Overture, the event where cutscenes first appeared. To continue to speak on the complexity and increasing the mechanics of the game, Mega servers have also made a soft return with the live event, allowing up to 6 players to play consecutively for the first time since 2022. Aside from admin mode, of course. Not only this, but the news we've received looks amazing for TDS. After many allegations of it being a dead game, looking to the future, we have Alter Ego Alpha this month, along with the events present in TDS itself. Next month, we have the Tesla Tower's release, delayed from September to raise the tower to higher standards, with these higher standard goals seemingly being the new theme of TDS updates, as everything seems to be once again getting better exponentially. In December, we have received word of an economic update to bring us use for extra coins, crates, and hopefully gems. The developers have also expressed interest in a hardcore rework, or at least a teaser for one later this year. We also have mentions of a paintball rework at some point in the future, with below stating that it will be reworked prior to more skins being applied, proving that it is receiving a rework. Not to mention, Paradoxum spoke with the Forsaken dev team regarding a possible collaboration at RDC, stating it would be likely for TDS. On top of all of that, we have word along with this Halloween event that seems to be living up to the hype. Christmas is also said to be a great event this year, with below even mentioning a possibility for Alter Ego characters to get skins in TDS either late this year or early next year.
But it's not just for that reason you should stick around. We believe you should also stick around for TDS's content potential, and if you don't believe me, I'll prove it to you just by the live event that just took place. I know it's not so flashy to the actual conscious ones that TDS decided to join the admin abuse event train, because we know games who must not be named on Roblox created events like these, but I think all of our expectations were blasted out of the water with the production quality of this live event. Remember, there hasn't been a live event since the overhaul update, and we all know how that went. And let's be honest, seeing that black screen for more than 3 seconds was scaring us again, but this time the live event worked, for some of us. Now, what did they actually provide content-wise? Firstly, it's important they prove that the mini updates we received the past few months weren't because they were lazy, it's because they had much more planned. And Below had already claimed the Halloween event was going to be peak, and at this point, I think we all should have believed him. It's clear that Lord Exo is going to be the main antagonist of whatever epic story will begin this October 18th, therefore, the developers of TDS have got so much in store for this event and upcoming updates that maybe this live event was all we needed to feel confident again. Ideally, they'll add new enemies / bosses with new mechanics.
Yo, he swapped our towers.
He swapped the
New towers to obtain. Yo!
Oh my god.
What'd you get, Sub?
I got Electro, that's pretty cool. Mission quests to be completed for new skins, and man, it's gonna be a completionist stream. If you had to ask me, I'm surprised by what more TDS can pull out their behinds, especially being able to implement them. So you're telling me they're working on a whole nother game, releasing mini updates in TDS, and working on this peak event at the same time? Yeah, when you word it like that, you start to just realize how seriously they're taking this. TDS has been around for 6 years, probably half y'all's lifespans, and although it's been a rough 6 years here and there, they've already done done so many things to reshape what we know as tower defense on Roblox. The fact they're still delivering today make the future of the game so exciting to see. So yeah, I was just like many of you, uncertain if I'd come back to TDS because a lot of us have done the whole 9 yards, or at least felt like it, and have wanted to move on to new things. But when TDS was making it easy for us to just throw it in the trash, it started glowing. The developers delivered that day, and in 11 days we'll see just how much greater it's gonna get. And if your mind still isn't made up, I'm just convinced TDS did something to you personally.
Bro, there's no way, Rangers. Why?
Or you've just moved on to better things with your time. Kind of boring, but I'm kidding. Or am I?
Regardless of Seb's weird jokes, it appears TDS is indeed flipping its recent downward turn to instead be a slow climb up. The real question is, will people forgive Paradoxum Games for what they believe were mistakes detrimental to the game? No matter the response, it will be a climb up comparable to a mountain, attempting to regain the favor of the community. But one thing can be said for certain, TDS just saved itself.